So, hello children. Once again, welcome to grammar class. In my last class, I used to teach you about the sentence analysis, and we came to know that sentences are having two parts, that is subject and predicate. Okay. So, subject part we have already known and we have already learnt in that previous lesson. And today I am going to teach you that is predicate. Okay. So, what is the meaning of predicate? You know that the part of the sentence about which we are talking, that is called subject. जिसके बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं उसको बोलते हैं subject. Is it clear? The part of the sentence about which we are talking, that is called subject. But the part of the sentence which talks about the subject, please, it is very clear, it is little bit different. The part of the sentence which talks about the subject, जो subject के बारे में बोलता है, जिसके बारे में बात करते हैं उसको बोलते हैं सब्जेक्ट. बट जो सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बोलता है, द पार्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस विच टॉक्स अबाउट द सब्जेक्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड predicate of the sentence. Okay, now if I am giving one example, horses gallop, that means horses, about whom we are talking, we are talking about horses. So horses here is subject. So क्या होगा subject? The part of the sentence about which we are talking, that is called a subject. Here horses is called the subject. But the part of the sentence which talks about the subject, who gallop? Horses gallop. So here gallop is the predicate because it talks about the subject horses. Is that clear? Now second one, the class starts at 9. So here subject क्या होगा? About which we are talking? We are talking about the class. So here the class is the subject. And starts at 9, that means here starts at 9 is the predicate. Okay, so because here starts, what starts at 9? The class starts at 9. So the sentence which talks about the subject. Okay, यहाँ पे जो है starts at 9, it talks about the class. So in a sentence which talks about the subject, that is called predicate. Okay, अभी समझ में आया? First clear its subject and predicate. Clear? Now predicate may be a one word. Okay, predicate एक word हो सकता है. That means predicate may be one action word भी हो सकता है. Here जैसे action word, I sing, you clap, I clap, I go, you go. Here all are all these words are action words and these are all predicate. Okay, because these are all talking about the subject. Okay, and here in this example, gallop is the action word, but it is one word. So the predicate may be consist of one word or a group of words. Here you can see here starts at 9. Starts is the action verb and at 9. This is also part of predicate. These all three words are predicate. So here it consists of many words. Okay. Please understand step wise. Okay. First you understand what is a subject. Subject, the part of a sentence about which we are talking about, that is called a subject. And the part of a sentence which talks about the subject, that is called a predicate. And this predicate is of two word, is a it may maybe consist of one word or it may consist of many words. Here it consists of one word and that is the action word, or you can say verb, or may consist of many words where verbs and the remaining part is included, that is a many words. Okay, so is it clear? Shall I move? Now next, in predicate the verb may be qualified by an adverb. Predicate में verb may be qualified by an adverb which is called adverbial qualification. जिसको क्या बोलते हैं? Adverbial qualification. And this adverbial qualification, it may be a noun, may be a adverb, may be a phrase, or may be infinitive. You know about infinitive, you know about phrase, all these things I taught you in your last class, that is the last class, this in class 7. Okay, so these adverbial qualifications may be a noun. We will give you. I'm giving you many examples from which you could be it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. So the first example, we work to earn. We work to earn. To earn. I am telling you what is infinitive. When to is added to the verb, that is called infinitive. So here the verb is earn, but what is added to earn? So I work to earn. So here to earn is called infinitive. So here the verb adverbial qualifications क्या होगा? That is the adverbial qualification is in infinitive form. Okay. Now the children ran very quickly. Ran very quickly. These are all predicate. But ran very quickly. यहाँ पे it works as a adverb. So here verb qualified as a adverb and it is called adverbial qualification. And here this adverbial qualification, that is the students are in the class, that is prepositional phrase. Are where are the students? They are in the class. So here in the class is a prepositional phrases. Now my father came home. So कहाँ पे आए पापा? Home. Home is a place. It is a noun because any such a place, things, these are all nouns. So this is a noun. So you can come to know the predicate. In predicate, the verb may be qualified by an adverb, which is called adverbial qualifications. And this adverbial qualification, it may be a infinitive, maybe a phrase, maybe a adverb, or maybe a noun. Is that clear? Shall I move? Now next. Now coming up the object of a verb. You know the transitive verb and intransitive verb. Remembered? Yeah. What is the transitive verb? Transitive verb is a verb which needs an object to complete the meaning of a sentence. अगर कोई meaning, अगर एक sentence का meaning हमें complete करना है, then we need a transitive verb. And when it is called transitive, if it needs an object, when it depends on an object. Remember, when when an action verb depends on an object to complete the meaning of a sentence, then it is called which verb? It is called transitive verb. He caught the bird. So here caught. Caught is the action word. Okay. So he caught what? He caught the ball. So when I say he caught the ball, that means he caught the ball. If I say caught, he caught. He caught means oh pakad liya. What? He caught the ball. That means here this is transitive because this transitive verb caught depends on this object, the ball, to make a meaning of the sentence. Okay. So the object may be a noun, may be a pronoun, may be an adjective. And sometimes we require two objects. कभी कभी हमें दो object है. यहाँ पे here it is a what? It is a noun. He caught the ball. It is a noun. But it sometimes it also work as a pronoun and work as an adjective. I will be giving you more examples on that. So till that you just know transitive verb is a verb which needs an object to complete the meaning of a sentence. Okay, it depends on the object to complete the meaning of a sentence, and sometimes we require two transitive verb in a sentence. Okay, sorry, sometimes we require two objects. कभी कभी ये transitive verb two objects require. Sometimes the transitive verb require two objects. कैसे two objects require करेगा? Let's see. Transitive verb with two objects. I am giving one example. Shrapney madam teaches us grammar. So Shrapney madam teaches us grammar. तो यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट कौन हो गया? Who? किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? श्रावणी मैडम के बारे में. क्या बात कर रहे हैं? श्रावणी मैडम जो है वो हमें ग्रामर पढ़ाते हैं. ओके. सो यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट कौन हो गया? यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट हो गया श्रावणी मैडम. वर्ब क्या हो गया? वर्ब हो गया टीचर. किसको पढ़ाते हैं? हमें पढ़ाते हैं. अस. क्या पढ़ाते हैं? ग्रामर पढ़ाते हैं. तो लॉट्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कमिंग टू who मतलब subject. Is that clear? Who teaches? Shravani ma'am. So it is the subject. Okay. Teaches, you know very well, it is the action word. Now here we have two objects. क्या क्या objects है? एक है grammar, another one is us. Okay. So what Shravani madam teaches? Shravani madam हमें क्या पढ़ाते हैं? Shravani madam teaches us grammar. So answer will be coming grammar. So grammar here will be calling, that is direct object. Understood? Now to whom teaches? किसको पढ़ाते हैं? Us. Us मतलब it will be indirect object. So can you, is it understood? So here the transitive verb teaches having two objects. One is us, another one is grammar, and grammar is called the direct object and us is called the indirect object. So when the question will be coming of what, then answer will be grammar, so it will be direct. And when the question will be coming to whom, the answer will be us, that will be indirect object. So this is about direct object and indirect object. Let us have some exercise. Tara promised a friend a treat. So what Tara promised? Tell me what? क्या promise किया था? Promise a treat. So treat will be here the direct object. To whom? Her friend. So it will be the indirect object. Now second example. Did you give Niti her check? So what do you give? You give a check. So check will be a direct object. Whom you give? Niti. So Niti will be a indirect object. Please pass me the salt. What you pass? Salt. So salt will be the direct object. Whom you pass? Me. Me will be the indirect object. Is it clear? I think everybody clear because it has already done. Okay. Now worksheet. Now let us have a fresh up your mind with some recapitulations of your lessons of the first PPT. Okay. Classify the subject, then its attributes, then verb and adverbial qualification. I have just now I told you what is the meaning of subject. In the sentence, the part of a sentence in about which we are talking about, जिसके बारे में हम लोग बात करते हैं. ओके और सब्जेक्ट के साथ जो ऐड होता है उसको बोलते हैं एट्रीब्यूट. सब्जेक्ट एट्रीब्यूट किसको बोलते हैं? The word which is add with the subject, it is its subject attribute. So in this sentence, some sentences I have given to you. In these sentences we have to classify subject, then उसके attributes कौन सा है and verb और verb का adverbial qualifications क्या है. Okay, so let us start with the first one. Young Pragya played well. So here the subject क्या होगा? Subject will be Pragya and attributes young and verb played and adverbial qualification well. Then all I am showing you in the table. Subject verb Pragya, attributes young, verb played, adverbials well. Now again second one. All the employees went on a picnic. All the employees went on a picnic. Let us say first, then I will see. All the employees. So subject will be employees, yes. And all and the both are क्या आएगा? Attribute. And the will be क्या होगा? Definite article. Remember? Okay. And went will be the verb. On a picnic, it will be prepositional phrase. So it will be the adverbial qualification. Here it is the phrase. And here adverbial qualification is the adverb. Is that clear? Here it is the phrase. Okay. Now next. My cousin's family has come to stay with us. My cousin's family has come to stay with us. Subject. Only subject word. What is the subject word here? My cousin's family. Family will be the subject. Whose family? My cousins. So my cousins will be attribute. It will be possessive because here it will be apostrophe S. So it will be possessive. And verb will be has come. Here it is a auxiliary verb and also action verb. So both are has come. But यहाँ पे क्या है? To stay with us. So to stay it will be infinitive. Remember? To stay here it is infinitive and it is adverbial qualification. Clear? Now the two teams completed to win. The two teams. Subject will be teams. The two will be definite article. Is that clear? That is the attribute. Completed will be the verb. To win will be adverbial qualification. कौन सा type होगा? Type is, tell me, it will be infinitive. That is because two is here. Okay. Now the now similarly 5, 6, 7, 8 we have to do. I am showing you the answers. Please. Pragya, you can go through the answers. You can able to understand. Is it understood? Shall I move? Now next slide. Worksheet 4. Mark red to the direct object and blue to the indirect object. Okay. So Mr. Upadhyay teaches us English. Blue to the indirect object. What Mr. Upadhyay teaches us? Hindi. So what will be coming? Hindi. So Hindi will be direct object. And to whom Mr. Upadhyay teaches? Us. So us will be indirect object. Next one. Father gave mother a lovely sari. So what father gave? A lovely sari. A lovely sari will be what? A lovely sari will be direct object and mother will be indirect object. Grace bought Kirti a new guitar. A new guitar will be direct object. What Grace bought? A new guitar. Answer will be new guitar. And Kirti will be indirect object. I think all these question answer understood to you very well. Okay. Now till that we are having Today we learned about direct and indirect object, and we have learned about the subject and its attributes, verb and adverbial qualifications. Remember children, I am going to give you some extra questions in Google Classrooms, and maybe I'll be taking up other quiz so that you will be giving me the answers directly and you will get your answers. Okay. So till then, thank you very much. In my next session, I am going to see you with some more things, that is complements. We are going to learn about complement in my next session. So till today, that is enough for today's. These are for the today's topic. So now I am winding off. So thank you very much.